All right, says we're live. Hello. Good afternoon. Welcome. Welcome. So I just got back from the Tractor Supply Company, which, if y'all don't have one in your town, it's um, kind of like a local like farmers depot type thing, but they also sell things for like gardens and um, bird seed and all the other kind of stuff. Um, so I went in there to get a specific hummingbird feeder, um, and because it was shaped like a hot air balloon, it was very cute, and we needed another new hummingbird feeder. So I managed to pick that up, and then I also was going to find some peppercorn suet blocks for the birds because the birds don't have that sensitivity to like pepper, capsicum, um, but squirrels do. So the way that you keep your squirrels out of your birdseed is you have something that they don't like in there, which would be like hot peppercorns or something. Um, so, but on the way to find the suet blocks, they had a package of 4 back scratchers. And they are telescoping back scratchers, which means that they extend to the length that you want them to. One of them had a massage end, so little balls that rotate. 2 of them were different kinds of garden rakes, which are adorable. And then the last one is the one that I have claimed. Um, I am certain, 100% certain, that it is supposed to be a chicken foot. But I'm going to call it a dragon claw because why not? That's exactly what I'm going to tell my nephews when they come over. So I have a chicken claw, dragon claw, that back scratcher that telescopes, so I can reach all of the places on my back that I would not normally be able to. But if you see, it has a little magnet, which means that it is a back scratcher that is extendable that also is a grabber. So if I say I drop my earring and I can't reach it because it's in an inconvenient place, it will grab it for me. I have no idea why I am so amused by this, but it is both hilarious because it's a chicken claw, um, but also because it is convenient as anything. But I have the giggles over this. And it's just fantastic. Plus, it was $2 cheaper than they said it was going to be. So that's even more of like, hey, I got a deal. But I now have my chicken / dragon claw back scratcher. And I had gone to the Dollar Tree the other day to see if I could find a back scratcher to replace the old one that I broke, the like cheapo bamboo one. Um, and so now I have a dragon claw grabber, and I have the giggles over it. I don't know why. It is hilariously adorable, and also convenient AF. So there you go. And it's a small size, so if I need to travel, this will be the one to go with me. It's hilarious, and I don't know why. Actually, I do. It's because it's chicken foot. But anyway, so that was what I was doing this morning. Um, Dad made cinnamon rolls for breakfast, so I had deviled egg and cinnamon rolls. Um, very, just a very nice morning. I did have coffee this morning, which is about the first time in I want to say a week and a half that I've had coffee. So hopefully the coffee, the sugar, the dragon claw will help me get all the words today. That's at least my goal. Um, I just I just have the giggles over it. I don't know why I find this so amusing, but I do. And so now, but now we have the plan that Mom's probably going to go back to Tractor Supply and get another of the set to have as a Christmas gift for a particular family member. But But yeah, so it's hilarious. Mama Maggie says, hello, lovelies. Hello, Mama Maggie. How are you? Megan says, hello, all. Hello. Wendy says, good afternoon. Good afternoon. And CB says, hello. Hello. Monique says, hey, y'all. Hello. You are definitely in a midweek slump, writing and real life wise. You're basically on just function and survive mode right now. Yes, because Wednesday is hard. Just Wednesday is always hard. So hopefully we can have some company and help each other over that midweek slump. Megan says, I was dancing to some music when Jules popped up on the screen for a second. I was afraid she got you bad dancing. No judgment, because my dancing is very bad, because I have no sense of rhythm, and I also am half tone deaf is what I describe myself, because half the time I know when I'm missing the note and the other half I don't, but I'm always wrong. So that will tell you something about my musicality. Cool Gamer says, hello. Hello. Welcome. And Cool Gamer says, we're awesome. We are, and so are you. And Catherine says, you can never have enough hummingbird feeders. Yes. And we had another one of the sort of just basic hummingbird feeders, but we had lost one of the little caps for the flower feeder part. And so we had lost one. I think we had lost one on both of them. So we took apart the second one and just used its parts. So we had one and like another one for parts. So that was why we needed to go get a new one. But yeah. Megan says, nice to the hummingbird feeders. Catherine says to Megan, there's a reason you have a piece of tape over your camera. Oh, so you don't have that feeling of like, are they watching? Yes. CB has a telescoping back scratcher, but it's not a chicken claw or magnetic. I feel like I scored some sort of deal. Like I managed to negotiate the heck out of something and pull one over on somebody. Like somebody with my sense of humor made this, and I am so happy they did. It's hysterically funny to me, and I don't know why. Persephone says, hey, writer peeps and waves. Hello. CB says, you are doing a full nano, meaning 50,000 words, in June, and a much smaller target in July because you have 0 ideas for when you're... Okay, gotcha. Right, so... But they have let you know it's going to be in July. So at least there is that. Monique says, oh, yeah, especially hard when you had kids who didn't behave yesterday. Yeah, Texas. Yep. Yeah. And just the immediate political reactions to an event like this. On both sides, really, are kind of tasteless a lot of times. Christy says, hello. Hello, Christy. Welcome. Welcome, welcome. And Just Eva says, hi, all. Hello. Just Eva says to Monique, that news had me up late wallowing for our world. Yeah. I just... And as a former teacher, this hurts a lot, and I like it being so close to the end of the school semester as well. I hope that the community will have a couple of weeks of like counseling sessions at the school that go into the summer like timeline to help the children and the community heal, rather than just saying, oh, it's the last day of school, like go deal with this on your own. I really hope that the community will put something in place for that. Yeah. Catherine says, I may come close to a full nano this month, but have been setting baby goals instead. Baby goals are the way to go because as you achieve the small things, you feel like you have momentum. So baby goals or baby steps, that is the way to go. But yeah, life is nuts lately for sure. Oh, you do? Okay, so you're not sure if it's going to be in July. Okay, gotcha. Just feels like a cycle. And the fact that 2 of these events have happened, well, and so that's the thing. Whenever one of the events happens, it becomes publicized, and then you have copycats. It sets off another chain. Yeah. So, just Eva says, I finished a 0 draft and plan to finish the first round of revisions to make it to the first draft this month. This month, like May or next month? Not 50K. Okay. It's a short middle grade. Gotcha. But congrats on finishing the 0 draft. That's also amazing. CB says, your question about the political side of yesterday's events, would it be possible to have a referendum on... 2 days before the end of the year. Yeah, you think there was an award ceremony and some parents in attendance just an hour before. Yeah, I really just hope that they put into place the counseling and like make it kind of like a school camp type thing, rather than just let the kids and the parents go off and try and deal with it on their own. I really, yeah. Charlie says, hey. Hello, Charlie. Welcome. Yeah. No, there's... I'm just gonna keep my mouth shut because I have real opinions, but at the moment there is no way for me to say them without cursing a whole lot. So I'm gonna hold off until I can do it without cursing. That's what and crying. Mama Maggie says, doing writerly mayhem, alternating between writing, editing, and vlogging. Nice. Yeah. If they pull the American Red Cross in, there will be no cost for the counseling. That would be good. That would be very, very good. I'm crossing my fingers and just hoping that they have the counseling go into place. So you're sending your manuscript to the copy editor next week. So you're doing some line edits today. Ooh, that's so exciting, but also really nerve-wracking to send off your stuff to the editor. It's just so nerve-wracking. I have not really gotten to that point. I've sent it off to a couple of beta readers, but not an official editor. So July Nano, you're drafting book 3. Nice. Something that has only happened once here that you remember in the UK government. Yeah. This is what breaks my heart. And people wonder why teachers are leaving. It's not just the academic stuff anymore. It's because it's literally not a safe place. Yeah, all right, we're going to do a hard turn. Y'all can feel free to chat about that in the comments if you want, but I'm gonna try and move on and get some work done. So I'm going to be shifting gears. All right, so we have the beaver today. Let me find the beaver's spot in the book. Here we go. All right. We have the beaver. Look at his little leaves that he's holding, twigs. He's got a little hand or footprint on his chest as well. Super cute. All right, so lay a solid foundation is the main message for today. laying a solid foundation. The beaver is here to tell you about a power living within you that is the born of the spirit, the source from which all life arises. This is the power to establish the sacred connection with the universal consciousness so that you can deliberately create the world you desire. Know that it takes work, determination, and sustained effort to co-create and lay a solid foundation for your dreams. If, with the spirit as your partner, you bring the twigs and branches of your intentions and the desire and spread them across the river of time, you'll be amazed at what you can do. You will find that you can even change the direction of the flow of life. You can ensure that your world will be prosperous and purposeful, filled with love and joy, and rich with magic and meaning. That which you desire will come to you and remain sustainably if you build on a sturdy foundation. Keep your intention and your energy consistent and deliberate, using all of your resources and energy of this wonderful, productive time. Have faith, for with the spirit to co-create with you, your success is assured. The spirit is your partner, helping you along as you change the course of your life in the way that your heart desires. So, laying a solid foundation and building the world you want one piece at a time. We were talking about baby goals, baby steps, building your momentum, starting small, but you achieve big things by doing that. So that is, I think, a very good card for today. Today is tarot card day as well. Oh, well, should we pull a tarot card then as well? Let's see. I'm just going to pull one from the middle of the deck. Maybe two, because they were kind of sticking out. All right, what are you? Oh, okay. So we have the King of Wands and the Queen of Cups. So these were the two that were popping out. Let's cover you. So this was, I wish you would focus. Anyway, maybe if I try and get you first. You're going to focus on her? Nope, you're going to want to focus on my face. There we go. I don't know. It's not wanting to focus. Okay, so this is the Lucid Dreams Beginner Tarot from Saint Soleil. Like you were just focused a second ago. What the heck? So the King of Wands is a natural born leader, vision, boldness, daring, charm, also entrepreneur, good for us who are headed for the self-publishing, power, big pictures, optimism, and taking control. Then we have the Queen of Cups, compassionate, warmth, caring, intuition, healer, supportive, in the flow, and empathy. So I think it's important that both of these two were together. So that's also very good. So that's nice. That's a good combo to get. Lead with empathy and passion. Lead with empathy, lead with optimism. I think that's very good. All right. Yes. So they will tell you what is there in your subconscious, and they will help you through. Yes. Lots of reflection. That's what the cards are for. Okay. Let's see. So the Oracle card was also perfect. Yay. Nina says hello. Hello, Nina. Yes. As Eva says, don't be sorry. Digging our heads into the sand does not help. That is true. And it's okay to want to be a teacher. It is a wonderful profession. It really is. But it's okay to feel scared about being a teacher at the same time. Yes, that is also true. So Megan says, oh, hey, it's Lupus Awareness Month. Tomorrow is your 11-year anniversary of triggering your lupus. I don't know if this is one that I should say happy anniversary for, but it's a date worth remembering, I think. CB says, exactly, to Eva. Starting from needing to ground yourself right now, you're also came here to figure out how you can make drama of the undead work. Brain Tumor Awareness Month as well. May is a very busy time. True. And CB has a big milestone. You are literally 90K-ish away from 1 million words. Wow. That is amazing, CB. Yes. Megan says, wow, CB, that's hella impressive. Yes. Yes. They are gorgeous. I think this is my newest deck. So yes, these are very pretty. I will put the name of the deck in the chat when we go to Sprint. And I will also pull up the link to it so that way you can look at it and see it in all its wonderfulness. So again, it was the Lucid Dreams Beginner Tarot from St. Soleil. And Just Eva says, that's incredible, CB, for being at, let's see, that would be 910,000 words, which is an insane number. Yes. You're welcome. And Rachel is here. You're late. It's fine. Dawdle on in whenever you feel like it. You were transplanting herbs. Ooh, nice. So that's all done. Nice. Rachel says, now you're here. Yay. You appreciate becoming a member of the disability community, so you don't mind. Congratulations. It's also 11 years of surviving. Yes. And not dying. So amen to that. Yes, that is definitely a thing to celebrate. So overall, a good thing. Yes. So Persephone says, congrats on the anniversary. Yes. Oops. Megan says, thanks to Persephone. Rachel says, ooh, I need a beginner's tarot. You use Ogham staves, which is druidic, and you wanted to try tarot. I think this is really nice because it does have the keywords at the top. I do know that I think there's a beginner's writer deck as well, which is what most of the other ones are based on, that also has the keywords. So, but I will post the link to this. I'm not affiliated. I don't have a discount code. I paid full price. I'm sorry. 910,318 words. Holy cow. CB. That's amazing. That's an amazing number. And Rachel also says to Megan, congrats on continuing to deal with lupus. It's a tough situation to deal with. Yes. Alrighty. I have pulled up Laura's newest timer, which is the 25-minute moving borealis. And then I also have a 15-minute pink flower. So 15 or 25. What would y'all like to start with? Do you need a warm-up sprint, or would you like to go straight into the Pomodoro 25s? And while y'all are telling me whether you want 15 or 25, I am going to look up the deck. Okay, so we have two 25s in a row. Here we go. Three 25s, four 25s. All right, we are going to go with the 25. Okay, and then I also posted, this will pop through in a second, the link to the Lucid Dreams Beginner's Tarot. It's I think the link I showed was the one that's in US dollars. I think. All right. Okay, so again, this is Laura Nettles' moving Aurora Borealis timer. So it does move. So if you have motion issues, feel free to motion sickness. If this makes you uncomfortable, let me know and we can go to the still 25-minute for the next one. I just want to make sure everybody's comfortable. So let me know if this gives you any issues. All right, but here are our reminders. 1, save your document if you've already been working this morning. And if you haven't been yet, go ahead and pull your document up. Now's a great time to do it. 2, make sure you have something to hydrate with. I have water. Cheers. 3, straighten your spine, roll your shoulders back for that posture check. And 4, make sure if you need a break to refill that hydration, get you a snack, get your blood circulating again, all of that, make sure you take your break. Take care of yourself as we are writing. Here we go. 25 minutes in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. All right. That was sprint number 1. How'd we do? Anyway, I got about 3/4 of a page handwritten, kind of notes, bullet points, commentary on where to move things around, etc. Since I'm zero drafting this historical mystery, I did not do I did not do the thing that is done by most successful murder mystery writers, which was you start from the end. I did not do that because I am zero drafting this, and so I am therefore having to figure this out as I go. So, okay. Okay, so I know Laura is here, and Elizabeth is here as well, and so I wanted to show this to Laura, my chicken foot dragon claw. So I went to one of the local stores, Tractor Supply Company, and they had some back scratchers in a package. The others look like farm tools or a massager, but it's a telescoping, meaning it extends back scratcher, but it also has a little magnet on it. So if you drop something and then can't pick it up, and it's metallic, it's a little grabber as well. And this just makes me laugh so much. But anyway, I wanted to show you that. I don't know why. I was just like the whole claw element of things, but it just makes me laugh. I know it's supposed to be a chicken foot, but I am going to tell my nephews that it's a dragon claw. Just so you know, so that like if my nephews for whatever reason ever ask y'all, it's a dragon claw. But this just makes me laugh so hard. The others are really cute too because they look like little rakes for your leaves. But like the chicken foot, it just makes me laugh so much. I thought it was a zombie hand. Well, it's only got four little appendages, but it just makes me happy. So there was that. I just wanted to show those of you who came in late and Laura, because the whole claw thing, it could very, very much like lend itself to comedic horror as well. Hilarious. But so Elizabeth and CB were like, it could be a zombie hand from The Simpkins. No pinkies. Reminds you of a dingle hopper. A four-fingered zombie. Maybe. So, yes. Okay, so sorry, distractions abound. Yes, comedic horror opportunities for sure, says Laura. Absolutely. So we were chatting in the chatty chat box, that Mama Maggie had just gotten the White Sage Tarot deck as well as Crystal Visions. And so I looked up the White Sage deck because I was like, I think I've looked at this before, but I can't remember. Let me share. I think it's this one. Yes. Okay. So if you can't, like the otter down here in the bottom right, that is the Queen of Cups. She has a crown on. She has a coffee or tea mug. I think it's tea because it has a little, the little dangly bit from a tea bag. And she's adorable. She is adorable. So this one, let's see, on this one, I don't know what the owl is, what card the owl is. It may just be image, but then you have the light bulb, which is judgment. Anubis with the sort of mandala flower is the wheel of fortune. The acorn is the world. And then you have the Queen of Cups. And then here's another picture that they have, and the otter in the top row, next to last on the right side. That's the Page of Cups, again with a little mug of latte, or they're so cute. I can't. They're so cute. So I think I might have to source myself a deck of this as well. So here it is on Etsy for like $45, but I'm not sure because I saw a whole lot of different prices, and then Mom Maggie mentioned that she might have gotten a knockoff deck. So from what I saw, there were cheaper versions of this from like AliExpress or Amazon. So I will have to do a little bit of digging to see if I can find the original. But this Benebelwin has a review of it. And so you can see more of the deck. Let me pop this in the chat. Oops, I'm not sharing the correct screen. So Benebelwin has a review of this deck. So you have pictures of the deck that you could zoom in a little bit closer and see all of these. So like these are the staves, and then they have like, look like they have little cotton puffs on them. So peregrines, hawks, there's the little otters and things. Anyway, so I'm going to pop this in the chat. That way you can take a closer look at the pictures of the deck. And then if I can find the original, the like actual deck instead of a knockoff, like Mama Maggie was mentioning, she might have wound up accidentally purchasing. I will see if I can. I think they're. They look at first glance at like cotton puffs. Let's see. I'm not sure. Ooh, apparently there's some color theory in here as well, which is interesting. About chakra colors. Ooh, that's another thing that would be an interesting. So anyway, I got distracted by cute otters. Thanks, Mama Maggie. So yeah. So that was that. But they are adorable. The otters are super duper cute. So pentacles is sand dollars, elephants are swords. Okay, sorry. And swords is cougars and jaguars. Okay, gotcha. Oh, pentacles is sand dollars and elephants. Words. Connection. There we go. Okay, so when you received it, it was just a paper box, and the cards are playing deck. So it's like a mini version, which I don't know if the original producer made a mini version. I don't know. So, and Mezocampo is rethinking the theater camp. And so was asking for some ideas. Megan was obliging with some suggestions. And then I was scratching at a mosquito bite, and so I was like, I shouldn't do this. So I went and I covered it with Band-Aid, because that's how I keep myself from scratching. So community theater, volunteering, maybe martial arts tournaments. Okay, so CB got 165 words that sprint. That's excellent. CB was not being distracted, continuing to get those words, putting you ever closer to that 1 million words, which I'm just blown away with the amount of words that you have achieved in the last year. That's amazing. Megan says, I cut split ends off my hair because they were distracting you, and then you daydreamed, you planned, you brainstormed. That's what we do when we daydream. Rachel says, did nothing overly productive. Your brain is fried today for some reason, but you got your meds worked out for the week. Oh, good. And at least gathered your materials. That is, anytime you have to deal with like medication and finances, I feel like my brain fries itself. So Elizabeth says, hello, just got in from walking the dog and ready to do some work now. Excellent. CB is going to do some self-care in the next sprint. Take a shower, wash your hair, clean the bathroom. Excellent. Then you'll pick up the living room and vacuum. Oh, so self-care and productivity. Nice. Catherine got 458 words. Nice. That is a good chunk. I can't tell you how excited I am about this. It's hilarious, but also very, very useful. And I had gone to the Dollar Tree specifically to look for a replacement bamboo back scratcher the other day, and they didn't have any. And so when I saw this, I was just like, I gotta have it. I gotta have it. So yes, it's amazing. And here we have the zombie hound comments. Yes. The characters on Simpsons don't have pinkies except for God. Oh, interesting. Did not know that. Yes. This was about the otter, and he's so cute. The owl was really gorgeous too. How are otters so freaking cute? They're adorable. Super adorable. Catherine asks Mama Maggie, where did you find a tarot deck with such small cards? You have small hands. I would love the small cards. Generally, if you want playing card size, I think you have to, or smaller, you have to specifically look for playing card size or mini versions. I know Becca C. Smith has a mini version of her Spirit Animal Oracle deck, as well as a regular sized one. So I know that there do exist some decks that come in both sizes. Okay, so that was the ETH. You ordered it through Walmart.com. Interesting. I didn't know you could get tarot through Walmart. You might have to rethink what play/musical the community theater puts on. Maybe. You started in October. Yeah, but still, it will have been a year, and you are several months short of a year. So don't be hard on yourself. You have written a whole lot. CB says, well, either I tackle the other chores than the dishes and get help with the dishes during your sport tomorrow, or I do the dishes and we do everything else tomorrow. That is a choice that is up to you. Yes. All right. We are going to do the second sprint. And don't forget, the second sprint is the self-promo sprint. So if you have something you want to promote, your YouTube channel, your Twitch channel, your Amazon author page, your Etsy store, your website, your blog, your social medias, any of that kind of stuff. If you want to promote it, do feel free to. This is your time to self-promote. Practice your self-promotion. I am terrible at it, which is why I'm like, we need to have more practice at this. So don't forget to promote yourself and your work and where people can find you. If you do not have a blue wrench of power, you will not be able to post direct links. You can get around that by typing out the word dot in .com and maybe putting some parentheses around it so that you can get around the automated filtering. All right, other than that, don't forget to save. Don't lose any of your progress. Also, don't forget to hydrate. Cheers. Number 3, straighten your spine, roll your shoulders back for that posture check. If you need a longer stretch, do that. 4, make sure that if you need a break, take a break. Those are your reminders. Here we go. 25 minutes in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. All right, that was sprint number 2. I decided to continue working by hand, but I switched to the narrow ruled Grin and Bear It journal, and I got that much written, which every 8 lines is 100, so 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So I got about 375-ish, approximately. I will count properly later if I feel like it, because most of this is clues and foreshadowing and timeline. Yeah. But yeah, so it's kind of fun. Again, this is, I think, the first narrow ruled journal or notebook that I've gotten. I also did some measuring, which you may have seen the ruler appear here and there, because I was measuring out how much space is actually there for writing, because it is perforated, but there are no like vertical red margins that you normally see on ruled paper, like school paper type thing. So I think there may actually be more like proper writing space because of that. I'm pretty sure there is. But anyway. Fun times. Yes. So approximately 375-ish, somewhere around in there. Yeah. That's how we did. Also, don't forget that was the self-promo sprint. So if you have something to promote and Mama Maggie did not get you, make sure you say it in the chat. And also, as Mama Maggie says, don't forget to follow your fellow sprinters. Make sure you can gather your AuthorTube friends by following all of us. All right. Where were we? Okay, so Monique says you want to blog on Friday about how fantasy inspires hope. Nice. So that's going to be an incoming blog from Monique. Megan says, if you are interested in learning about lupus, here's my video from last year. Nice. There you go. There's the link for that. CB self-promo. If you, CB says, I have got 40 fanfics on Archive of Our Own under Pepperoni Fan 1982. You've also got some singing and clarinet videos on your YouTube page, which is under CB394. Megan says, and here's the 10-year anniversary of your lupus from last year. It was a great informative stream and you recommend watching it. Nice. And Laura has a tiny tarot deck that you found, and there's the link for that. It had shortened it, but it's a little teeny tiny deck. Megan says, I also have spaces available for your Fiverr gigs. You write sales copy like author bios, emails, and the like, and there is the link for that. That's a really useful thing because I never know what to put in as author bios. And sometimes you have different versions that you're going to have to do is for like a 50 or 100 word one versus like the whole back page of your book or the like back cover blurb on a hardback. I don't know what the length of those normally is now that I think about that. Here is Charlie's channel. And here is Lisbeth saying, I have a live stream tomorrow at 6 p.m. GMT +1, which is noon Eastern, and you would love for people to join. And there's the link for that. And here is Nina's channel. Here is Rachel's channel. Here is Morgan Lee's channel. You should check out Morgan's channel. She's amazing. Elizabeth said, I also have a Bookstagram where you put out bullet journal, where you just put out a bullet journal spread, and it's under the handle at a little about books. Mom Maggie says, here's Elizabeth's channel. Here is Laura's channel, and that's who we're using the timers from today. The lovely Aurora Borealis. Timers are from Laura. Monique says, I might go back to my original idea and have the little theater company put on Little Shop of Horrors. Gotcha. Here is Laura's timer playlist. Nice. Very popular play for community theater, yeah. And here is Megan's channel. Excellent. Here is Wendy's channel. And here is CB's channel. Here is Monique's channel. Here is Catherine's channel. Cool Gamer's channel. Persephone's channel. And Ms. Monique requested a link for the blog, and I found that, so it's a little bit later in the chat. Persephone says, love to Mama Maggie as thanks. Christy's channel, here's that. Just Eva's channel. Here is Bookend Lane merch and links for the AuthorTube community. There we go. Thank you very much, Eva, for that. And CB says, chores are done. Yay. And here is Mama Maggie's channel. And also, here's Devin cutting. And the lovely playlist for all of today's sprints. Don't forget to visit Devin's channel and follow Devin. Subscribe for all his playlists and his playful sprint times. Fun times. So here is Ms. Ocampo Wright's blog. And Cat Leo, hello, you're finally eating lunch. Good. Are you feeling a little bit better? I'm hoping so. Monique says, thank you, you're welcome. Elizabeth says, mostly brainstorming, but a few words were written. Gotcha. Catherine got a nice 449 words. Excellent. Mom Maggie spent the time sharing the links and had a discussion about how much book cover artists make per cover. Ooh. This would be an interesting thing. Because one, it depends on this would be interesting. I would love to see Brooke do a video about her experience charging for covers as she grows. Who else on AuthorTube does covers? Mandi Lynn, I think. But this would be an interesting. I'm trying to remember, does Mandi Lynn have a video about this or not? Because you'd have to calculate your labor per hour. You'd have to, I would think, calculate in also the cost of the editing software. Of course, that gets dispersed over the number of projects you do, but still, it is a factor. Yeah. That's definitely a discussion worth having. That way authors are aware of how much a cover should cost if you are actively paying the artist what they are worth, which is something we should be doing. Nina says, had to leave in the middle of the first sprint to help your dad unpack groceries, but I arrived in the middle of this one and got 91 words. Excellent. Just Eva says, I've gotten my afternoon chores done, hoping your energy stays here for editing this evening. Gotcha. Catherine says, thank you to Laura. Rachel says, so we had a reason left in our modern day UF series for the bad guys to cause trouble for the demonic twins. We left it vague. We realized the reason today through writing the prequel. Nice. Rachel says, I'm learning right now how to work YouTube over Twitch, so you will soon be adding videos. Nice. Excellent. Thank you for the shout out. You're welcome. Mom Maggie does amazing things. Megan says, I took a shower, took the dogs out. It was an adventure today because there were also lots of other dogs. Yes, you have a channel even if you don't have videos when you create an account. So, oh good. I'm glad. Healing Rivers does book covers too, but you're not sure. Okay, gotcha. Mom Maggie says $100 to $400 per cover on several of the pre-made cover groups you follow on Facebook. You watched SD Houston make her Tears of Miracle cover as well. Okay. She is finishing a degree in graphic media like your eldest and is looking for alternate income streams. Yeah, and that is definitely something to consider as a self-publisher, is whether or not it's worth investing the time to do your own, especially if you have a good artistic sense. Justiva says, I'm going to hang out outside with the kiddo and the doggo until the rain comes or until the mister gets home, whichever comes first. Gotcha. Is 14 people too much as far as a list of suspects go? That means that your cast of characters is pretty large. I would narrow it down a little bit. Or, I mean, you could start with 14, but you better start creating alibis for them pretty quick, is what I would say. Rachel says, Etsy has lots of pre-made covers, and you found one for your Gothic series there. Gotcha. CB says, I've created a to-do list for this month. Nice. But you need a custom cover for the urban fantasy. Gotcha. Well, and styles of covers come and go, because right now the illustrated cover is huge. Like when I go into the bookstore, I want to say close to 70% or more of the covers that I see are more of like the illustrations rather than hyper realistic photos or just like banner text type of thing. So that is a thing that is currently hot. That is the trend. The illustrated covers, yeah. I think somebody I saw had a poll about that as to whether or not you preferred illustrated or photo or whatever. And like the poll answers were all like heavily illustrated. So that is the current trend in book covers is illustration. So yeah, just keep that in mind though. It'll sort of come and go. All right, let's do another sprint because I'm going to need to go refill my hydration as well this sprint. All right, we are back to the moving Aurora Borealis. Y'all don't forget to tell me if this makes you uncomfortable or motion sick. Let me know and we can switch to the stable Aurora Borealis picture. Okay, all right. Don't forget to save, especially if you have been actually working in your digital document. 2, make sure you have a sip of whatever it is you're hydrating with. Cheers. Romance does still use, I think, mainly the photo style, but I have seen a lot more illustrated covers even in romance. 3, make sure you straighten your spine, rotate your shoulders back, and give yourself a little bit of a stretch. And 4, make sure that if you need a break, take a break. Those are your reminders. Here we go. Oh, I didn't even see what time it was. Whatever. We will still do the 25. We'll just run over. All right, 25 in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. Alrighty. I need to finish my thought. Okay. Okay. Okay, so I think I got about up to 750-ish. So I finished that whole front page, and then got an additional 1/3. Yeah. So that's good. Not bad. Not bad. All right. How'd we do? Take off the banner. Mama Maggie and Monique kept chatting about the story. Megan was like, how in the world did Laura make this timer? It's so cool. Yes. Yes, 'tis. From what I can tell, the silhouettes do not move. The background of the galaxy is on a slow rotation. And then we have a couple of shooting stars that are like short animated like tracks. And then the Borealis is also an animation by itself. So there are layers, lots of layers. But that's as much as I can tell. I don't know how the technical of how to make it. But okay, Megan, talk to the boyfriend. He's heading home from surgery and sounds in good spirits. That is good. That is very good. Okay, so we're talking about Little Horror Show. Little Shop of Horrors. Words. Mom Maggie says, I made pita chips from scratch. Ooh. And a spicy chipotle sour cream dip. It was yummy. Love that. But that makes me want chips and salsa. I do have some salsa. I do have some chips. So I can remedy that after the stream. Yay. And now you're feeding the baby goat. Oh, good. CB just goofed around. That's okay. Elizabeth said, finish the work. Woohoo! Now to chillax on the sofa and truly enjoy that you have time off from work tomorrow. Yay! Still gonna grade stuff, but you can sleep in, which is so nice. Tina says, edited part of your short story and added 2 words. Excellent. Good. Good. Alrighty. I am pretty pleased. Like y'all saw the amount of writing that I got done. My chicken scratch. It's terrible. My chicken scratch. Sorry. Yes. I cracked myself up. I'm so cheesy, y'all. I'm so cheesy. It's terrible. Megan says, speaking of goats, we're going to a Nigerian restaurant someday soon, and they serve goat. You're interested in trying it? Oh, nice. One of the things my aunt and uncle talked about when we were down there last is that when they go out to eat, they like to go to a place that they've never had before, or if they go to a place that they've been, they order something on the menu that they've never had before. So it's always kind of a fun and new date for them. They're so cute together, y'all. They're adorable. CB says, my handwriting is a lot worse than yours. Well, I'm not showing you the close-up, so you can't tell that my cursive is awful. Rachel says, I just submitted to an artist to see what they can do with your cover design ideas, and also asked them to float ideas by you as well. Ooh, that's exciting. That's so exciting. Okay, like my dream, y'all. If I would love to get to the point where I could get the cover artist for Mercedes Lackey's Joust series. I follow her on Instagram, y'all. It's her Instagram handle is A Studio by the Sea. I would freaking love to get to the point where I could have her as an artist for one of my fantasy stories. I'm just like, that's like on my goal board in my brain, because it's not on that goal board, but I would just like, that would make me feel like I have like made it. One of the things that would make me feel like I had made it is if I could get one of the cover artists from authors that I admire. So I have her as like one of my goals. I'm sure she's super expensive at this point. But I would still like, and she probably only works with the traditional. I don't know if she, well, I don't know. I don't know if she only works with the publishing house or if she takes outside clients. I don't know. I guess I'll find out at some point. Megan says, we only like to eat at places we can't make the food ourselves. This is also true. Yes. CB says, your cursive is shocking. You've only been writing in proper cursive for about 4 years. I don't think I have ever written in proper cursive. I don't think I've ever done it properly because we moved in the middle of me learning cursive. So when we lived in Utah, we were learning the shapes of the letters. So like I got down the whole alphabet, but we were learning and still repeating the like it was, we had seen the whole alphabet, capital and lowercase a couple times, and we were beginning to do the repetition for it and sight words and stuff. When we moved, there were a couple weeks time that we did not go to school. But then when we enrolled in Georgia, they were already doing paragraphs at that point. And so I just had to kind of catch up. And so my cursive does not look normal. Like has never looked normal. So, and I still, if you give me a couple of capital letters, I'd be like, is that supposed to be the G? Or is that, and the F and the T look weird to me because they don't look right. And like, anyway, so my cursive has never looked proper because I did not have those 2 weeks of repetition because we were moving. And so my cursive sucks. I still remember when we got to do the official SAT and stuff, and we were all ready to like write our oath, and then the prompt, the proctor for the exam was like, you have to write this paragraph in cursive. Like the whole room just went, oh shit. Like it was hilarious. It was like you could like it was unified like all crap. It was so hilarious. Mom Maggie says you want WLOP to do your covers. I do not know what this acronym is. So you would have to tell me what this is. Megan says, I can't figure out what you want for your cover, so you have no ideas what kind of artist to look for. Okay. Yeah, you do kind of, you might kind of want to have one to three styles that you like, and ask for a variety. Yeah. CB says, I taught myself how to do cursive properly. Good for you, because I still have not been able to unlearn my crap. Mom Maggie says, I learned cursive in school, taught in the early 70s, and your kids' school were taught because the school had a policy of cursive will be taught because historical documents are written in cursive. Yeah, but most kids don't learn anymore. No, they have, I've heard, started to reintroduce it into the curriculum, but in between all the state testings and stuff, there's not exactly a whole lot of time for it. You used Kumon to do it. Oh, okay, nice. I will have to look into them and see if they can straighten out my nonsense. Eva says, I learned cursive in elementary and had to do handwritten papers in cursive before printing papers became a thing. Yeah. WLOP is an artist on top of, on DeviantArt that does incredible oil painting like images. Gotcha. Okay. Nice. You got the Kumon books from Amazon. I got some Spencerian cursive handwriting journal stuff because I was like, I'm going to make it look pretty. And I think I practiced once. And here is their page. Nice. I will take a look at them. Joseph says, ooh, I got 3 more indie books in the mail today. Squee! Yay. Okay. I think I have seen a couple of their pieces, yes. Very cool. Alrighty. Now the kid that knows cursive thinks it's cool that we have a secret language their brothers don't understand. Yes. There is also that too. Yeah. All right, y'all. Don't forget to save. We have been super chatty today. I don't think I've written anything in the digital document, but I have written down stuff in the notebook. So I and my dragon claw, magnetic dragon claw, are going to we're going to go, and it picks up my little I'm sorry. I'm going to be playing with this for quite some time. Either way, I'll also use it to scratch my back, but my chicken dragon claw and I are going to head off and do a little bit more writing, but also I need to start going through my books. So I'm going to see if I can get myself pumped to do that. So that's the goal for today, is to start thinning out some of my books. All right, y'all. I will see y'all later. Thanks. Also, let me pop Devin's playlist in the chat one more time. That way you have a place to go. I know, it's like the universe is telling you to work on your library tonight. Maybe. All right, y'all. Don't forget to save and hydrate and stretch, and I will see y'all later. Bye.